Let's talk about relocation costs. So this person is asking how much did it cost to completely relocate from the US to Portugal? I'm going to ignore the second part of their question for now because it's a really separate thing. So as you'll know, I'm here as an American living in Portugal on the D7 visa, and my profile is full of information on how to get the D7 visa. And that includes the breakdown of costs for the visa. But I don't think visa costs equal relocation costs because they're really separate things. Just because you have the visa doesn't mean you've relocated, so you still have to pay to get to Portugal, right? My cost was the price of my flight. That's always been how I've moved. For the first time in my life, I'm buying furniture. But before living here, I didn't have any furniture. I only moved with my clothes and like my work stuff, like my computer, my phone, my chargers, very, very little amount of stuff. So when I moved here, I flew with one checked bag, I'm pretty sure. And then I went back to the US for Christmas and I brought back another checked bag, and I'll go back in August and I'll bring back another checked bag. But obviously I've got stuff in the US still. So I'm very lucky that my parents are still in my childhood home, which means my childhood bedroom is still there and it's free storage. And I know that a lot of people won't have the option of that kind of free storage, but if I didn't, I wouldn't have all that stuff. It's clothes, and yeah, I always get excited to go shopping in my own closet, but I could also have gotten rid of it and it'd be fine. But some people do like shipping containers. I really don't know what the cost of things like that are. I don't know that I could ever be brought to believe that furniture is worth it to fly across an ocean or around the world. And I also know people who live similarly to me but stay for longer periods of time, and they'll fly with 3 checked bags rather than my 1 checked bag. And that's really that's kind of what you need, to live somewhere, and you can buy used stuff when you arrive. And if you're planning to stay permanently, buy nice stuff. Used can also be nice. But if you're only going to stay for a year or two, buy used stuff, sell it on when you go. You don't need to be relocating furniture, in my opinion. So again, you can go back and look at the video on the total costs of the D7 visa, which were my visa costs. My relocation cost was the cost of my ticket, which I think is also in that video, but I'd imagine it was around $400 to $500 because that's how much you pay for a US to Portugal flight. And if you're paying more, you're getting screwed.